questions, because you work with a lot of SMEs throughout the years, serving close to 2,500 of them. What do you see as a common problem, or SMEs are not doing well in regards to whether it be accounting or software or any areas?
I would think there are two areas. First thing first is, of course, since we are an accounting firm, accounting is always one of the issues. For example, they didn't hire the right person with the right knowledge. That's one thing. Or they didn't use the right software, or they have no idea how does the accounting world work. So that's number one. So compliance is always an issue. So we encounter a lot of companies like, didn't submit GST on time, or the accounts is in a mess, and when they want to analyze their business, they have no way to understand how their business are doing. So that's the first thing. The other thing that we also found in SME is that marketing of the SME company, actually they don't understand marketing. So when we talk about marketing to them, right, they always thought like, I have a salesperson. But sales and marketing, these are two different topics. So there is a saying like, if the company is struggling doing sales, the companies probably don't have a good marketing program. If the company is struggling with the marketing program, the company probably don't have a good service or good product offering.
That's very true. We always use the example of Apple, because their marketing is so strong, the product basically sells by itself already. Actually, you guys also advise people on marketing?
Not really. I mean, marketing is why we have, or rather why myself have such a great interest into marketing. As you know, Ted, I'm an accountant, I'm a CPA. So an accountant is actually have no idea what is marketing. So when I started the company 15 years ago, we struggle a lot on marketing. And because of that, so we pay a lot of attention on marketing, even up to the ads that, the copywriting of our advertisement, the way that we reply our customers, how do we design the back of our name card so that when customers get our name card, they can immediately understand what we do. So a lot of very subtle details, these are all marketing. And the thing is, it all accumulates and then add up. So I would say we share, because when we see a lot of SME, right, I actually empathy, it's like I'm seeing them like, this is what I struggled like 5 years ago. This is what I struggled like 10 years ago. So we share a lot of this kind of information with our clients.
On that note, right, actually your space is pretty competitive. There's quite a lot of firms doing all these things, whereas you managed to grow the firm to what I believe is one of the largest firms in Singapore, close to 100 employees. So how exactly do you stand out? How did you manage to grow the company?
I guess it's our belief. So when I was working for others, right, my last job was a financial controller. So I deal with auditors, I deal with accountants. One of the things that I hate is that, we pay an auditor to come in to check on our account, and then they scrutinize and everything. Eventually, before the audit report is finalized, they will list down a list of things that we done wrongly. It's so intimidating, because when the report come out, we'll say, you didn't do this right, you didn't do that right. And eventually, it's like I paid someone to scold me. What is the purpose? So from that note onwards, right, when we set up the company, a software solutions and accounting advisory, we wanted to value add our company. Value add our customers. So how do we value add is that I always tell our customers that we make money for our customers by what? Number one is that through the government grants. So grants is a very big component. As you can see, I can share with you, all the grant details and so forth. So we have all this on our fingertip, a government grant. Number two is that by reducing the redundancy or cutting down the wastage, the companies can actually make more money by simply improving the efficiency. So with these two ideas, that's how we value add. And then, of course, throughout the year, there's also another thing that we strongly believe is that we don't sell things that our customers do not need. So with all the software solutions, if let's say this, my software is not suitable, we just tell them, I don't think it's a good fit to you, so you better don't buy. If not, you will haunt me for the next 3 years and keep telling me, you sell me a software that cannot work, I'm still suffering and things like that. So it's rather to maintain friends than, having an awful relationship.
So you look at the long-term relationship and you start off on the right note, selling them the right things.
Correct.
Nice. Would you say that you differentiate from all the other accounting firms because you value add beyond just accounting, like what you say, the grants and then cutting their redundancy in the company?
Yeah, I would very much say so. When we talk to our customers, accounting advisory is the least thing that we wanted to share, because it's just a very small section of the company, And then to be very frank, if it's not government who actually requests for the compliance, I think all companies will not be so interested to prepare the accounts on time. So of course, we always look at other areas. How do you increase your sales? We are more interested in improving our clients' bottom line, because when they grow, then we can charge higher. Yeah. So in a way, when they grow, we also grow. And then the customers, when they see our value, they are willing to pay more as well. So this is our belief, rather than going into the market and then slash prices and things like that. And of course, on the other hand, we also improve our efficiency. I can share with you our fee. Certain of our fee actually is currently lower compared to 5 years ago. So because we change our workflow internally, and then our efficiency goes up. When our efficiency goes up, right, our charge-out rate, we call it the charge-out, which is our service charges, actually lower down. So these will benefit our customers as well, and we become more competitive in the market too.
Oh, okay. And how do you maintain this kind of quality and these standards? Because as you say that you believe in not selling the wrong things, but as you scale up the business, how can you ensure that people have the same belief as you and then do the things that you believe in?
I think company culture. So number one is that we share this with everyone in the company. So we have monthly town hall meetings. So during the town hall, I always emphasize what we believe and what we wanted to do for our customers. So that's number one. Number two is that to our customers, it's always good to be upfront. So we share with our customers what we do and what we don't do, and it really depends on them. After 15 years, comparing to 15 years ago and now, right? 15 years, when I lose a deal, I feel very upset. I can be upset for like 1-2 days. But nowadays, if the customer doesn't fit, we rather be very frank and share with them. I don't think we can offer you anything, and then it's better that way. And then we wish the customers better luck in finding other solutions, or either is we introduce our peers, for them to have to evaluate whether the other solution is suitable for them. I think this is better. And then who knows, these customers 3 years down the road, they have a new business or they have a different aspect, then they will come back to us because we are telling them the truth.
Yeah, I think action speaks louder than words. So if you send a message by really rejecting clients, your team members can see that you're serious about doing the right things in the business.